Here we go. No bathrobe edition. He's lying. No bathrobe edition. It's way too warm. Oh god. No, not even date when delivery start. Nothing. Big embargo as usual. Oh, it's 27 degrees in here. Warm. Hey Marcus. Ooh, we have news for you. I've seen that a lot of new Ionity chargers are starting in Portugal, but the map is gone. But we'll do that in a second. Let's go through the news a bit. Not too much, as usual. I don't have too much to say. If you know the Sion from Sono Motors, it's a startup in Munich, and they upgraded the battery. Before it was planned to be a 35 kilowatt hour. Now it's a 54. I could have had a test drive 2 years ago or whatever in a prototype once, but I didn't go because I knew it's for like 5 minutes and the car was far from done, and so I wasn't there. Another thing is that Id.4 is not selling very well in China. Only 1,200 cars because there's a good competition there, and the functionality of the Id.4 is not so amazing for Chinese standards, and that how they sell it in China is not working very well. That's why that was my news. That was it. A minute and it's all done. Well, not a lot of stuff happening that is interesting to me. I'm bad. Yeah, I wanted to talk about Ionity. Ionity is mean because the map that I usually use to show you where new chargers are is gone. They now have the app, which is crap. It's really crap, the app, so you can see where the chargers are, but I cannot see it for whole Europe and where is new and where is in construction or whatever. It's really stupid. But I still have the Ionity tracker, but you can't see it where. But there are new chargers, construction starting in Poland, in the Czech Republic, again in Poland, and then 3 more in Portugal have started. 12 kilometers from Braga, Evora. I'm guessing this is a highway. And when I go, who's live? Where are we? Not 3 months ago. 4 days ago in Portugal. 3, 4 went live and 1 in Spain. Yeah, that's awesome. All on the highway. So that's really good. Braga was turned on this week. Yeah, it's true. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so I don't have that map. If I click on those, I just see that where that one is in a Google Maps thing. That's it. But there's no map that I wanted there before. It's so stupid. Really stupid. Hey, Darren is here. How are you, Darren? Oh, I didn't see your live stream today. How was it? Was it great? The new app is worse than the old one. Yeah, Ionity app, it's just they deleted the map and now they have to do this. It's so crap. 46 people. Hello, everyone. No, I wanted to talk to you what happened this week, what happening next week, what should have happened today, but it didn't happen. I canceled it when I saw yours was on. Ha 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 ha. Now, did you really cancel it? Oh, what happened? Yeah. What happened last 2 weeks? I had the Id.4. The Id.4 is still in my garage downstairs. It will be picked up tomorrow. Then it's gone. I'm a bit sad because it was fun and comfortable to drive that car. I liked it. It was a lot of fun to do those tests. And I made a few videos. That 2, 3 more videos are coming with the Id.4, the 130 kilometers an hour highway test, range test that I did live stream today. Then a video with Cindy. Cindy drove the Id.4. Patreons, of course, already see those videos. Everything that's edited, Patreons can see right away. Bossa is getting a supercharger. Yeah, he said it for a long time. But where? I don't see anything. But how would I know where? But I think you told me on the gas station, right? That's good. But you're opening the superchargers for everyone anyway, so for me too. Nah, I doubt that Tesla will be doing that. And another video was the Rakobi test I did with the Id.4 that will also be coming. But I'm pretty bit sad. We're gonna be picked up tomorrow. The guy called me. You have to pay double. I'm sure more than double, and it's okay. Totally fine. You pay with your car for the charger, so I should pay way more than normal people. What was I saying? Yeah, the guy who's picking up the Id.4 called me on Friday. He has people, relatives nearby, and he was staying there for the weekend. And then he's gonna pick up the car tomorrow at 8 at work, and that's a bit sad. But then I will drive Walter for the next few days, for 9 days or so, maybe 10. We'll see. Yeah, and there was something special planned today, but it didn't work. It was planned for last Sunday, so a week ago, because I was in contact with the Hyundai dealer in Landsberg am Lech again, where I got the Ioniq 5, and I talked to him, hey, the videos are doing really good. Uh, can I have the car again? And he said, sure, but your video was seen by Hyundai headquarters in Germany, and they're mad because there was an embargo on driving the car videos till the end of June. And I said, I didn't know that. And he said, he didn't know that either. Nobody told him that. How would he know? And that's why there are almost no driving videos of the car. And it's stupid anyways to have an embargo like that, because there are people owning an Ioniq 5 already, and people are taking test drives all the time. They can make a video about it driving. Nobody can tell them you're not allowed to make a video of your own car or of a car you're just test driving. So totally weird. But I told him, let's do a video. And I have an Id.4 right now. Would be amazing to compare those two cars, Id.4 and Ioniq 5. And he said, yeah, that's cool. I'm getting a rear-wheel drive model soon. They will fit even better. And I said, that's amazing. I'm coming there. I talked to Alexander. Hi, Wolpertinger. I talked to Alexander that he will go with me, the guy from YouTube channel Elektrotechnik in 5 Minuten. He was doing the MG drive with me. He said he wants to come with me, and then he will drive the Id.4, I will drive the Ioniq 5, and then we do a nice test drive with it together. And I want to see comparison with two cars. First look at them, then charging, and then of course the driving. And the car didn't arrive 2 weeks ago, so the last Sunday didn't work. And then he said, yeah, then we do it next week. So today, on the 27th of June. And I can film and everything, but I'm not allowed to publish the video till next Thursday, so July 1st. I said that's fine, but it would be amazing to do that video. Ionity EV info.com still has Ionity map. Show me. I want to see that. Sorry, I have to look at that. Ionity EV info.com. Where's the map? Show all. History. Show more. I see names, construction countries, statistics, map, locations. That's not all Ionity. Is this all Ionity? Ooh, it looks horrible, but you cannot see. Oh no, you can see what's in construction too. Thank you, Ferdi. No, it works on com. Where am I? No, EU, you're right. But it works. It's true. He's totally right. Look at that. Because this is a new one. Where's Portugal? There's Portugal. There are the new ones. And the green ones. Look at that. I thought it was more than 4 already. Cool. Is there anything new in Germany? In Austria, one there. In Germany, nothing for me. What? The map doesn't move anymore. It's broken. Did it crash? It crashed the browser. Good stuff. I need the browser to do live stream. Oh no. Oh no. Right, that's a horrible app. Oh, I'm back. Am I back? Hello? Oh yeah, that map crashed the browser. So not a good thing, but thank you. Handy map, very cool. We can see bachelors up there. Cool. What's the quick quiz? What's, I don't get it. Must be running Volkswagen software. Yeah, it's true. No, Firefox didn't like that page. That didn't work. Everything froze, but then it worked again. Where was I? So we talked about today having the ride with the Id.4 and Ioniq 5 rear-wheel drive. It was a rear-wheel drive and not the unique package or whatever. And I can show you, which is really nice. So this is the long-range two-wheel drive that I would have gotten. And what's interesting is the weight is 1985 kilo, and the Id.4 Pro Performance that I have right now is 2024 kilos. So the Id.4 is even heavier by almost 200 kilograms. And I would have wanted to test those two cars against each other. And he got the car on Wednesday, I think. And since it doesn't have the unique package, it doesn't support the vehicle to load. So when you have vehicle to load, you plug something into the charging, a little adapter into the charging socket, and then you have a normal Shuku plug on the other side, and you can power something off the battery. And he thought, let's see if that really doesn't work. And he plugged it in, and a fuse broke. The car went down, and for the last 3 days, till yesterday evening, where he told me, I'm sorry, we have to cancel the thing, they didn't find where that fuse was that broke and how to fix it. So the car is not working, and that's why I couldn't do the test drive today. Would have been amazing. And another thing was too, yesterday when I was Jugendforscht, it's a good thing. And yesterday I talked to Alexander again, if we can do the drive tomorrow, and he said he doesn't have time anyway, so I would have had to do it myself. That means I would have gone there, drove the Ioniq 5 for 100 kilometers, and then the Id.4 for 100 kilometers, first at 130 and then at 90. My car has no fuses at all. I doubt that. I know that the battery has a big fuse. I've seen that on rich rebuilds, that every Tesla battery has a ginormous fuse that they have to pull out to get the battery out. So there are a lot of fuses in I'm pretty sure you have normal fuses for the 12-volt electronic system. You need that. What if something makes a short? You need a fuse. Are you sure? Oh, you weren't there this morning. A lot of people were complaining about Tesla. That was fun. And I said, Darren would loves his Model 3. He would say something different. Yeah. But so this didn't work. It didn't happen, the comparison, sadly. And the Id.4 is going tomorrow, so sad. But he said that maybe we can do it again. I don't have time next weekend. I'm on holidays. Switch them off and there's a fault and it comes back when the fault is fixed. Really? Do I trust it? Okay. Okay. If this works, I'm okay with it. If you know how to do it. Where was I? And so we're trying, so not next week because I'm on holiday. We're trying this. In 2 weeks. So what is that? July 11th, maybe, on that Sunday. And then I don't have the Id.4, but I have the BMW iX3 because this comes to the next part. Is it true that Volkswagen does take 7 hours to software update? Well, the update in the shop took 7 hours. With the over-the-air update, I have no idea. We'll see soon. I really have no idea. But when they do it in the shop, yes, it takes many, many hours. So this week, like I said, another few videos with the Id.4. Then I'm going to holiday. I'm going to Dresden, and not because of Volkswagen and the transparent factory. Just Dresden is a nice city, and my wife and I are going there on holidays for 4 days. So from Saturday to Tuesday. Maybe we'll do a live stream on the way there because it's a 5-hour drive. Maybe we don't. We'll see if we want to or not. On the way back, the same thing. But on Wednesday, in my holiday week, the BMW iX3 is coming just for a week, and I want to do all my videos in the holiday week. Tesla does 30 minutes air updates. That's great. That's great. I have no idea with Volkswagen how long it will take. Model 3 uses virtual or solid state fuses that are not visible to the owner. And that's good? I have no idea. I don't build cars. I have no idea if this is good, bad, if this is a great idea, or if it can lead to problems. I have no idea. What was I saying? Yeah, and I want to do all the videos of the iX3 when it's coming. So the next few days, because on Monday, July 12th, the Fiat 500e is coming for a week, and I want to do a lot of tests with this car. Which route do you take to Dresden? The shortest one, so Regensburg and then up, something like this. So not the long route. It's Cindy is with me. She wants to be there as fast as possible. Does the car need Wi-Fi for over-the-air updates, or does it use the own 4G? It can only do it with 4G, not with Wi-Fi. This I already know. Only 17 likes. Drop a like now. Someone says it's okay. No, it has to be 4G. It doesn't work over Wi-Fi. I asked that before. I know that. And again, it's included. Do you get more region at Regensburg? More Regen? That's a good one. Oh, looking forward to that 500e review. Me too, and especially with Cindy. I want to see Cindy in the car. I want Cindy to drive the car and see how it is, what she thinks about the car. That will be interesting. I have that for a week. Then the Hyundai Kona facelift is coming for 2 weeks, and after that, the Volvo XC40 Recharge that I drove a month ago. We'll get that press car for 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to that. Has a bit more power. 300 kilowatt, 408 horsepower. It's fun. 500,000 kilometers. We'll see, because it charges not that bad on TCS. So maybe I'll do that. We'll see. And I want to do a Rokeby test before, know what's the best speed, and then maybe I just drive between 2 chargers, something like this. I thought maybe using Wi-Fi could be a bit faster. That's true, but again, that's what I can say from Volkswagen is that the over-the-air update will be downloaded in the background. You don't see it. And it will be only downloaded via 4G. It's not when you connect it to the Wi-Fi. So when you're in offline mode, it doesn't work. When you don't have a WeConnect ID connected to your car, you don't get an over-the-air update. When you're not have not connected the car to the app or anything, you don't get the update. You need that. Very important. I got it to ride in a 500e a couple of weeks ago. It was a very, very cute, and it could fit in the back seats. Just didn't like the button gear selector. We'll see. Hi Chris, good evening to you. I hope you are well. I am well. How are you, Robert? Takes 1 week to download. No, it depends where you are, and it depends how big it is. No idea. I get notification of updates on 4G, but it will only download on Wi-Fi. Huh. So it's the other way around. But it never downloads on 4G? Not even a bit? So if you cannot connect your car to Wi-Fi because it's too far away, why would you want offline mode? Some people like that. Some people don't want the car connected to the world. And I know that 20% of ID.3 drivers or ID.4 drivers do not have the WeConnect app connected to their car. All of them cannot get the update. But people are like, I don't need an app, I just want to drive. And that's how it works. That's everything I can say. But I can't, by the way, I can't find WeCharge. What do you mean you can't find? What does that mean? There's not an extra app. It will only download safety updates over 4G. The rest need Wi-Fi because safety is smaller data. Is it just to have a good connection, or is it because it's a lot of data? Huh. If there's a big update, how long does it take to update? If it's not just the safety thing, if it's a real Wi-Fi update, does it take longer? So an hour or so? Yeah, I talked to Thomas Ulbrich, I remember that in Wolfsburg. WeCharge is not working with EMBW, it seems. It worked in Germany. App is called WeConnect ID. What did I say? Did I say something wrong? I'm so sorry. It's a lot of data. Usually takes 30 minutes. Just had a navigation map updated, which took an hour. But navigation app maps. But why do you need a map update when you get the map from Google over the air the whole time? Should be in the app, but I can't find it. It's in the back, on the right, and then it's WeCharge. It should be in there because they have scared to not have connections for we will break down. I don't know. Where was I? Yeah, that's it. M3 takes around 20 minutes to update. The downloads are usually around a few hundred megabytes to a gigabyte or so. Cool. That's cool. Again, I have no idea how long it will take. I have no idea what will be in the update. Live again after the consumption test this morning. No, this is not live. God, it's warm in here. It's 27 degrees. I have to open the door a bit. When can you see the door? Here, let's do it like this. Oh, a bit of cold air. And open the window. But it's 24 degrees out there. Oh. Yeah. I thought we'd do a little live stream today. Since I can't do one next week because I'm on holidays, and in 2 weeks, maybe, hopefully, I'm driving Ioniq 5 again, so also not. We'll see. Yeah, that's what's coming up, so not too much. There will be something special this week that I can present you in the following week. So we'll see. Mr. Finnegan is at my parents'. They're home from holidays, and that's why I have them. Is there something that you would change in the ID.4? Yes. All-wheel drive or more power. And I guess all-wheel drive. Strangely, it's warmer over there than down here in Southern Europe. Well, that happens sometimes, that you have clouds and it's colder. 27 in here, 24 outside. Oh, that's better. So this week is nice. When I'm in Dresden, I want to ask if they have an ID.4 GTX there for me to drive, but I doubt it. But I will ask. I'm always asking for the ID.3 Pure, but Volkswagen says right now it's not available. They're working on it. Maybe I'll be getting it at some point. We'll know. You have the perfect look for ID. Bus. What do you mean with perfect look? There was an ad on Facebook with soccer players, and in the background was an ID bus already with the new design. So not the one you've seen at the Frankfurt Motor Show or people testing, not the prototype. It already looked very ID. That looks nice. And Bavarian AC means opening window and hope for wind. Yeah, we don't have ACs in our houses. Looks like to me Volkswagen Netherlands does not support recharge or not for the pure. Well, you need for the pure, you need the. Don't you need a package? I can't remember. There was a chart once. If you get an ID.4 big battery or 100, do you have 100 kilowatt charging? I think when you only have 50 kilowatt charging, you're not in the recharge thing. So that charging is cheaper. But did you get a card? Did you get a recharge card? If you don't have a recharge card, then you cannot register in the app with recharge. Pure has 50 kilowatt. Yeah, but you can buy and update it to have 100 kilowatt in the Pure. You can pay for that. You have to spoof as German in Netherlands. That's true. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, Photostorm and me, we talked a tiny bit today if we should meet because he has a Pure. 50 kilowatt charging is cool. Yeah, it's cool because it doesn't get warm. I got another referral. I now have 1400 kilowatt hours to use up. Cool. Yes, Pure City has 100 kilowatts. So you should have the recharge somehow. Id.4 made a video how to recharge in Netherlands. Yeah, if he has that, no card at all from Volkswagen. It's weird. You should get the recharge card, don't you? Maybe you have to do something to get it? I have no idea. I got mine it came with a welcome package. When lockdown not allowed out of Lisbon area this weekend. Oh, sorry. But I don't know how that works. Yeah, I know that there are a few videos out from the 2.3 update, and there's also a video out of the Id.4 GTX charging a bit faster. So we'll see what that brings. You have to order the card, only first mover got them. Trying to buy an ID.3 but Volkswagen stands were not answering my requests here in Portugal. Had to complain to Volkswagen headquarters for a month waiting list. That sucks. In Portugal, recharge is still not turned on yet, still waiting for 600 euros. I used my recharge card once for testing. I'm down to, I think, 40 euros or so. Id.4 GTX 300 horsepower and still drum brakes on rear. The drum brakes nothing to do with the power. It has to do with weight. And if you can brake, it's more about weight. And I don't think the Id.4 GTX is that much more heavy than the normal Id.4. Let's see. We have the thing. Googled for hours, found nothing. That's bad. Id.4. We have the GTX. And we have the Pro Performance. Let's look. Bing, bada bing, bada boom. Id.4 2224 GTX 2224. What was it? So it's 100 kilos more. Yeah, I don't think you need to change the batteries then. If you increase the go, then you should increase the stop. Why? I don't think so. And I don't think that the drum brakes are, they have their advantages. I don't know if the stopping power of drum brakes is so much less than a disc brake. I have no idea. Is it? Is it that much more power to stop something? I wouldn't know. How would I know? Is it drum brakes? Can you see that? Well, it's on the same platform, so I don't think they will change anything to that. Oh, but interesting, just 100 kilos. Yeah, it's cute. What else is there? Like I said, this week will be very interesting. Yet I have to say I'm also not a fan of drum brakes because in the winter I had stuck brakes a few times just because of you never use them, they never get warm, but they get wet and then they freeze up a bit. And yes, no dirt gets in, that's true. But then I had this, and then what I do with my ID.3 is when I don't use it for a while, and then I drive, I hear the brake really have I wouldn't say rust, but just a tiny bit of something on there, and I have to brake a few times to get that off. And I don't know. In my head, I would also prefer disc brakes on all the things. But it's true they don't have should have less. They say less. Help me, maintenance. But how would I know? I would prefer disc brakes too. I mean, I trust them. I hope it's not just drum brakes get hot faster. Can I get rid heat? Not for sporty driving. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's true. But is the ID.4 all-wheel drive the mega sporty car? I mean, I hope they tested it. Drum brakes are best alternative in the back. Then anyone guess how many perfect you brake with a spoon in the rear? I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I don't know. I trust them that they build something that it doesn't break after 2 minutes. You have these brakes, they're easy to maintain. Hit the brakes hard in case you leave the highway beyond regeneration, they will be cleaned. But every time, like I said, it's annoying. That is a bit annoying. Drum brakes best. It's good that everyone has a different opinion. I like that. But I want to drive the ID.4 GTX. I would really drive it. I don't need long. Half an hour. Feel the 180. How it feels like to drive 180 in an ID car. I never did that. And see how all-wheel drive is in the car, how traction is, and maybe do charging, see if it really is different. That would be interesting. But we'll see. So yeah, Steve Holt was here this morning too. Steve Holt. Is he here? Go for Steve? No, I don't see him. Up in Sweden, Norway, and Finland, for sure, drum brakes are better. That's cool. Like I said, we'll see. Drum brakes are great unless you do 10 times 100 to 0 brake because they suffer from overheating. They will only happen in Alp mountains and with a trailer in the back. I'm so spoiled by one pedal driving that I hardly use the brakes anymore. I should turn it off for a while someday so that the brakes get a bit of use. Yeah, me too. The rear disc brakes on my Ioniq were very rusty after 3 years. Yeah. But did they make a sound in my ID.3 when they are a bit rusty? If the car stands for 2 weeks and then I drive, I can hear the and then I brake 2 times at 80 down and then it's gone. But I hear and I'm not a fan of that. I know what it is and it's not bad. And again, it was warm at one point when I drove back from Landsberg am Lech. It's a bit weird. I don't know. Yeah, but good things are coming soon. I hope they're good things. I don't even know yet. We'll see. Once a week, try brake hard once a week. Yeah, that would be too. This is Flugrost or air rust. Maybe this is there to surface on the surface only. Yes, but again, it sounds horrible. It sounds cheap. That's the thing. Maybe it's okay, but it sounds cheap, and then I'm a bit. I don't know. What's today with the likes? 89 people here, only 26 likes. We never get to 100 likes. I will stop before. I will stop anyways. I'm a bit tired today. Tweezy for sure sound. That goes for both sorts of brakes on EVs, both drum brakes and disc brakes. Really, with the sound? Huh. Or you mean your brake once a week? Yeah. It will appear 3 days after rain in the heat on every car, even on most expensive disc brakes, except ceramic brakes. Oh, you know stuff. I don't know anything. Yeah, still 90 people here, 36 likes. We'll never get to 100 likes. That's okay. Did it rhyme? Yeah, but I have a bit of a headache. There was a bit too much. The last few weeks were a lot of videos, a lot of editing. Work was also a bit. I'm looking forward. This week work still a bit much. I have to do a few things at work, but then on Friday it's holidays, and then on Saturday we go on holidays, enjoy ourselves for a few days in Dresden, and then come back on Tuesday. I hope that the air conditioning in the hotel is really working, because so many hotels that I check in with air conditioning, they say they have air conditioning, and then you get in the room, the air conditioning doesn't cool at all because they want to save the money for power, or it's on but it barely does anything, so it cools the room down to 22 degrees. That's not cold, that's hot. I want at least 20, maybe even 19 to sleep. 20 is okay. But I've slept in... I'm taking the puppies. Yes, they're coming. The cat, like I said, is at my parents', and the puppies will come. We found a hotel already in Dresden. I called them twice, and they seemed very nice. We bring the cool box. Oh, I need that cable. That's true. I want to bring the cool box, and of course it's with sleep in your car like Björn with AC on. No, I will not sleep in a car, and Cindy will kill me. If you had real expensive cars and complained that it cannot be true for such an expensive new 12-cylinder car, then the manufacturer and repair shops decline all the details. 22 is good enough. I have 29 in my apartment. And, 22 is not good enough. But I'm bringing the cool box, and 80, 90, 100 people here. What the hell's going on? I'm bringing the cool box, and it has 12-volt outlet, but the ID.4 has the 12-volt outlet in the trunk. So we either keep the cool box in the trunk, or I have a cable. Where is it? Here it is. All here. This here. It's what the hell is happening? It's can't see what behind there. Just to make the thing longer. So this in the 12-volt outlet, and then the thing goes in here. What is it, 3 meters or something? So this would work. I'm bringing that. Maybe as a clit. I don't know what that is. Also this cable. Go Bay. Braunschweig. I don't know, I got it off eBay. God, it's already wet. I never used it. Which hotel in Dresden? My sister will get to Wien late July from Dresden, so I hope you will get a nice hotel and can share with us. No, she gets it in late July. We'll be there next weekend, just for 4 days, so we'll be already gone. Mobile data is via the ship satellite connection. Ship? Therefore, it is best to be offline on ferries. Okay. I have 12-volt extension as my car has no 12-volt in the rear. Yeah, that's the same thing. Hadn't noticed your curtains until now. Yeah, those are curtains. And this is a mic stand here, and this is the stand for this light up there, if you haven't seen that. And there are lights on top, if you can't see that. I can show you that. Lights, windows. If you have never seen that, look. There's 2 windows that you can't see. It's better. Yeah. It's my room. And there are curtains here in the back. Oh, I can't do it. Oh. That's the cooler box. Go Bay. That's the cooler box that Björn uses. It's a normal cool box that was at Aldi or whatever. So it's nothing special, but it's fine. I use it at work. We have because when I was at work, in the warehouse where I work, in the beginning there was only a refrigerator upstairs, and I didn't want to go upstairs, so I bought this cool box for me, for my stuff, and also don't want other people working around my food. And so I got this cool box, and then behind the scenes moment, yeah, totally. And then we moved the warehouse, and now again I have a fridge, but it's all the way at the other end of the warehouse, and so I keep the cooler close to me. But since it makes a noise, I keep it outside of my main room. But it's still okay. Still a bit too high, huh? Yep. That's better. Yeah, and we'll bring that with cool stuff, and maybe I need this, maybe we keep the cool box just in the back. We bought a little stroller, is it the right word, for the two pups. It has, so one pup can be in each thing, so if it gets too warm, that still will be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Hadn't noticed your curtains until now. Yeah. Is the 12 volt always on? Didn't test it yet. Me neither. We'll see. I will try it this week. I wanna plug something in, and then something with a light. I think I have a USB thing that has a light, and then just plug it in and lock it and see if it still does it. We'll see. You actually look like a magician. Okay, question. Do you know what is happening to the Fehmarn connection between Denmark and Germany? I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing it's a bridge? No, I have no idea. The front brakes provide 60 to 70% of total braking force. That's why drum brakes at rear axle drums disc. You use brake less than driving EV and even lesser in the rear. That's why drums are chosen. Okay, can you set the Id.4? Can you test the Id.4 52 kilowatt hour with 148 horsepower? I would love to, but I'm not getting one. The same with the Id.3 with the small battery. The bodies are hidden behind the curtains. That's true. 12 volt is not on all the time, only during driving. That sucks. But maybe with ignition, and so I can keep the ignition on. That would be okay. But again, it's a cool box. It has to cool while driving. I will cool it before, of course. It has a normal plug too, and so I can cool it down before. We'll bring a few things. Shrek did a video to enable it via Fuse. Are you still live? I'm still live since this morning. I haven't moved. Hi, Jill or Gilles. Thanks for the card. Again. Yeah, so I will bring this if I need it. We'll see. Fehmarn Belt is a ferry connection that Denmark and Scandinavian countries want to replace by a bridge tunnel, or so cause it will concern them a lot better to Central Europe. Okay. You know stuff. I don't know that. Do you think that petrol supercars are going to drop in value at some point? How would I know that? No, because if the demand is there, they won't drop in value. No, I don't think so. Petrol supercars. Yeah, I am an expert in that. Jill is a waiter. No, he's the maître is the boss of Chris. That's what it is. It's me. Guys, it's warm in here. Still 27.5 degrees. The lights are the two lights, each is taking, I think, 75 watt. LED was too expensive. I hope so. Well, we'll see. You can't believe me, but I don't know stuff. There are no petrol-based supercars. Yes, they are. Many. And if you want to go really fast right now, so I mean above 300, you need a petrol right now. Is petrol something else? Does it mean something else? I have no idea. Gas. Yeah, a bit of a headache today. Oh, busy week. And it will be a busy week this week, especially in a few days. Will you make a video like Björn on your romantic vacation? Maybe I'll do a video. I don't know yet. Maybe not. Maybe I just want to really have holidays and not think of it. Yes, the hypercars of tomorrow will be electric for sure, but there are just a few right now. And maybe I do a video, maybe not. Well, haven't you heard about Rimac Nevera? Of course I heard. I even asked Rimac to do a range test on the car. Please don't. Well, it won't be a romantic vacation video. We'll just be driving to Dresden and that's it. But I doubt it. I really doubt it. I don't think. If we do something, then it will be a live stream on the way. If Cindy says she's bored, let's do something, then we do a live stream. Keep vacation for vacations. Yeah, it's okay. Well, again, a bit of, if I do something there and it's a bit of filming, it's also not a problem. I won't film for 5 days or so. just a bit. If I don't have the thing that takes the most time is testing a car. So doing tests with a car, that takes the most time. The filming of something that's there doesn't take a lot of time. Watch Björn's video. Oslo, Stockholm, Copenhagen, Hamburg are then connected by roads instead of slow ferries, because Copenhagen is already connected for a decade more and Fehmarn is not. Okay, it's good. Just bought Pro S, pick up tomorrow. Cool, have fun with it. I bought an ID.3 and I can honestly say it's the best car I've owned. Cool, enjoy. Where in Munich do you live? München? Germany do you live? No, Passau. That's on the border to Austria. What do you think of Chinese EVs coming to Europe? I don't think too much of it. So for me, a Chinese EV is not that much different than any coming from the States or even ID.3, because even ID.3, the battery is made of Chinese batteries, so and most components are made from China. So I don't, just because it's built. Yeah, Rimac is about to buy Bugatti. I saw that. It's still a rumor. A bright future V supercars. We'll see. Chris is paid by Chinese government to promote Chinese cars. That's true. That's my only income. I will turn off monetization off. Xpeng 7 is a nice looking car. I'm honest, I haven't looked at a lot of cars from China. So Neo and Xpeng. Isn't Xpeng with an E? You wrote it with an A? Not trying to make you feel dumb. I'm just asking. Did you go for the sporty seats? Yeah, the sporty seats in the ID.4, for me, really amazing. Cindy hated them. Horrible for short people. Ron is here. Hi, Ron. Did I not see you before? He's paid in Chinese noodle cup here. What is a Chinese EV? The iPhone is Chinese except all Korean and Japanese parts. Do you think Volkswagen software engineer will fix the bugs in the EV this year? I have no idea. I hope, but I have no idea, since it's the thing is, as far as I know Volkswagen right now, Volkswagen is a big old company and changes take time. So yes, I'm totally surprised and proud of them, even though I have nothing to do with them, that Volkswagen, the biggest car maker in the world, or is it Toyota? I can't remember. But one of the biggest car makers in the world is going fully electric in 2035. That's a big thing. I'm very proud of them to do that. That takes guts. But when I see changes and I hear stuff from Volkswagen, it's a bit, yeah, it takes time. They try to do something and then others are like, hey, wait, we have to do it the traditional way. And then, oh, we have to make sure, and everything has to go through a lot of things. This is where Tesla is amazing. They say, we're going to do this, and then they're doing it. The problem with that, of course, is then that they're also not saying anyone that they're doing it, and then customers also have no idea that they're doing this, and that's just one way or the other. So yeah, you saw the video of maybe next move when they were taking delivery of 10 ID.3s in Wolfsburg, and 2 of them did not work, and 3 of them had the old software, so they only got to pick up 5, and they made a big video. Only 50% were okay of deliveries, and Volkswagen afterwards they made a different video next move that Volkswagen was totally apologizing and trying to find the reason for that, and they're paying next move for the because they were renting the cars but they didn't have them, and they're paying for the losses and everything, and I think other car makers wouldn't do that, and that's cool. ID.3 still have bugs, of course. I don't experience any. So in the ID.4, in those 2 weeks, the only thing that didn't work once was that the head-up display did not turn on one morning. I turned off the car, turned it back on, and it was there. It was the only thing. In my ID.3, it is the same as in the ID.4, that scheduled charging doesn't work, but no error message, Not once since 2.0 update, so since January. But I'm pretty sure there's still cars that have errors, the same as any other car. There's still bugs in there. Where are we? Toyota still Ford electric by 2035. That's all cool. That's also cool that Ford is doing that. Also a big car maker doing that. That will be a thing. All EV have something Chinese, as all electronica is our world. That's true. Volkswagen should move to Android Automotive SOS as Volvo did and Ford will do. I have no idea. I have no impact in that. I would like that too. Android is a great way to do that, but I have no idea what downsides you have. Maybe if you're connected too much with Google, you have to give up a lot of stuff. I have no idea. Volkswagen and changes will take ages compared to Tesla because they have a different understanding and heritage, but all others will not be faster like Mercedes, maybe Porsche plus Audi, maybe a bit faster. Yeah. It all has its ups and downs, I have to say, when it comes to that. Michael totally agreed. They should let software to people who know to build software. Of course, of course. I think Volkswagen made a big mistake with thinking software is not a big problem, and then they noticed, oh, it is a big problem, and then the structure of the car was wrong. And I think they are working on a completely new structure for software and in the car right now, and it will be on the next level of ID cars, not the cars that we have now, not 3 different control units or whatever. It will be one thing and one thing only. I think this will come, but in 2-3 years, maybe with what was it called, Trinity or whatever, when they want to do the next real big step in electric cars, and maybe with solid state batteries and stuff like this. I think they will do it like that. Something like this. Sport seats not available in the US. Boo! Sport seats were great. Bug-free software does not exist in any industry. That's also true. Other car makers will make sure all cars worked in the first place. Yeah, like Tesla did that. Yeah, you're fighting the wrong thing here. As long as all the bugs aren't safety related and there's a quick reset button, it's okay. Yeah, reset button in a car is always the thing. And I don't, safety, well, all depends on what level it goes. In future, when you have Android Automotive and subscribe to Chris' channel, you see ads along the road for battery life. That's true. At least Volkswagen is making some changes. Yeah, I thought that too. For a company like that to do those changes, that's pretty interesting that they would do that. They still can do a skin on top of Android Automotive as all companies do for Android phones. I don't think it has to do with that. I think when you include Google and Android into your car, I think you have to give up a few things. My last Volkswagen snapped the crankshaft at 70k miles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of Teslas also broke down before 70k miles. It just happens with every car. And it's with every car. I'm pretty sure there are Rolls-Royce drivers who had a bad car at some point. Sandy Munro explained that topic of controllers very well, but that will take a different strategy and huge amount of investment because all the current parts need to be replaced. Yeah, I think so too. I think really they will change all of this, but I think the Id.3, Id.4 was a rush. It had to be done very fast. Volkswagen OS is also based on Android. Really? And the roof leaked and the rear lights leaked and the boot leaked. So you like it like water in the car. Do you have plenty of totally free charging stations in Germany? No. And if yes, do you get more of those places? No, we have barely any free charging stations. The only free chargers are at a few grocery stores, Lidl and Aldi, sometimes at Kaufland, and that's it. And there, of course, we have more EVs, more and more, and people want them, and there are almost fights who's charging there. It's really weird. But what I do is I go there, they open at 7 a.m. I go there at 7 a.m. Nobody's there, and I charge before work for 20 minutes. That's what I do. And in 20 minutes with my ID.3, I get in the summer when it's warm, 15 kilowatt hours, maybe 20, something like this. In the winter it's a bit less, something like that. It is a strategic decision to not have Google in the core and only provide the replaceable shell. Volkswagen OS is based on Linux, not Android. The next step in motoring is going to be human quadcopters. Like doing that. It was the famous Volkswagen swimming pool. Cool. You missed my OnlyFans Google joke. Shame. Where was it? Where were you? I didn't see it. Still don't see it. Was it that long ago? 10 minutes ago? Belgium playing Portuguese. I'm doomed for laughing at them for months. It's just the soccer thing, football thing still going on. Android is basically Linux. Now let's fight! Software engineers are not mechanics. We all know what happened last time Volkswagen trusted software engineers. Android has Linux kernel always. I have no idea. You're talking gibberish to me. Sorry, my bad. I have read Android somewhere. Android is based on Linux, but Android is not Linux. Neither is Volkswagen OS. Hello from Maine, sitting on a patio on a lake at the lake house. That sounds nice. With the Id.4. Nice car, huh? Apple for the win. Argue away. You have to say Tesla and Apple for the win. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Tesla has Apple software in there running. I'm waiting for that. These are the two companies. They're so alike. They should work together. Hopefully you don't subscribe to any OnlyFans pages. Otherwise your whole family will know as you drive. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, Id.4 was a nice drive the last 2 weeks. I enjoyed it a lot. I have to say, from all the EVs, and this is what I'm always saying when I say I don't like EVs. I drove a few EVs before, and it was ice cars. It was whatever. And then I drove the e-tron, and the e-tron just doesn't fit me at all. It's a huge, ginormous car. A very, very soft suspension that moves around. Not a nice thing to drive if you want to push the car a bit. I'm not saying you drive like a crazy person. Just if you want to go not with 20 into the corners, and it feels horrible. Then I had the Mercedes EQA. It's a smaller SUV. Did I say EV? I mean SUV. I'm sorry. Then I had the Mercedes EQA, and this was better. Still way too soft suspension, but it felt a bit better. And the Id.4 is totally fine. It's just a bit different to my Id.3. It's still too high, too big. I don't need that. And you cannot see too much from inside the car, especially the hood. So when you go up the hill, you cannot see where you're going. Seems my OnlyFans jokes are blocked by YouTube. Yeah, normally I get the thing to say that those are okay, but I didn't get that. And so, yeah, Id.4 is the best SUV I ever driven, but it needs more power. It needs all-wheel drive. e-tron Q4, the Id.1, or the big e-tron 55? Well, I have to drive the e-tron Q4 how it drives. Not e-tron 55. That sucks. Tesla and Apple for the win. Sorry, Google. My last supercharger saw 159 kilowatt. I've never seen 170. Really? I thought this is all advertised that the Model 3, sorry, Standard Range Plus can do 170 kilowatt. I thought this is the big thing. And why so many people say, well, you should get the Model 3 because it's less consumption and it charges faster. e-tron RS version has a stiffer suspension. But so not the SUV. Is there an SUV with RS? I know that there will be an e-tron S, right? The e-tron GT has RS, right? Chris, are you friends with Hyundai headquarters again? They were never my friends. I asked them for an Ioniq 5 to drive for a long time. They either didn't reply or said we have forwarded your email. To get the Ioniq facelift back in the day, I emailed them but never got a reply. And then suddenly, hello, we have an Ioniq in Munich. You can have it next week. Do you have time? And I said, okay, that's why I got this car. And then they said, oh, and in September, we get a Kona facelift if you want it. And I said, yes, I would love that. And then nothing happened. And then in September, I said, yo, what's with the facelift? Oh, it's coming next year. Then I said in January, yeah, it's coming in March. And I said in March, when it is coming, yeah, we don't know yet. And then finally now in end of July, I get the Kona facelift. Nothing. Then I asked for the Ioniq 5, but no reply. And then I even emailed them when I drove the Ioniq 5, and I said it was poor weather. Give me a car so I can drive it in nice weather and have a better consumption because it was horrible weather. Sorry, I have to sneeze. I'm allergic to something that's flying outside. So I don't know. Id.4 GTX. That's right. What do you think about the rumor? And that's all he said. Oh, what do you think about Tesla opening supercharger network to everyone, or at least in Norway? Yeah, Electric showed that, but I think it already someone at Tesla said that's not true. I doubt that they would do it because it would be stupid, because all the Tesla drivers would be mad at their own car. I think it's one of the biggest selling points for Tesla, and if they change that, I think it would be bad for the company. Tesla don't do that. And if it's not about software and the fast charging speed, it's just the charging infrastructure. That's all you got. It's mean, but don't do it. Did Sangla sell cars because of you? I have no idea. Sangla. No idea. I got 159 kilowatt at 22%. And at lower state of charge, do you get higher? Android 11, monolithic kernel, Linux kernel. There's no advertisement, just expectations. Okay. What are your thoughts of Mercedes EQS? I only seen videos. I haven't seen the car. I asked Mercedes for the car, but didn't get a reply. So I asked the where I could do the test drives, and she said you have to contact that person. I contacted that person. Nothing happened. You should buy Tesla for charging network. Oh wait, the rumors. Anyone else smirk when you pass a petrol station? No, because most of the time, well, when I go to work, I see the prices, but I'm the wrong person because when I had the old combustion engine car, the car was paid off, and so I only paid gas. And right now I paid 450 euros for my ID.3 for 3 years leasing with 22,500 kilometers a year, and 107 kilowatt needs for 3 superchargers. Huh? Oh, maybe that's true. Maybe he's right. Darren, did you do it on a thing? No software bug free. No software is bug free, chill. That's true. What do we have? Tesla with Apple, it will be delivered with the correct windshield. I mean, they got pissed off when a dealer let you try Ioniq 5 before. I didn't get pissed off. They explained to him that there was an embargo that he didn't know about. Won't be repairable, Tony. I have been using the Electrify America network this weekend. Charging has peaked at 128 kilowatt with AC on while charging, but the final reports are stating I am getting 147 kilowatt hours peak. You mean 147 kilowatt? Peak, best part, zero cost. Yeah, that's amazing. But if the charger doesn't show more than 128, I doubt that you get more. You also get free panel gaps. Come on, panel gaps, I don't care about. You have the best software. In home charging, needed or must, or can only manage by charging somewhere else, like those speed chargers. That depends on your environment. And it depends on you. So if at work you don't have a charger and at home you don't have a charger, that means on the way to work or after work, at some point you have to charge. And if you have time to go to a charger and do that, then you do it. It's fine. I'm too lazy. So even the Id.4 there, today I charged at Ionity to 25%, drove home, arrived with 17% or so, or 6 or 18, and I charged it full because I want to give it to the person who's picking up the car tomorrow full, so he has an easy drive in the garage with 11 kilowatt. Was the longest charge I ever did with the new setup, charging setup. It was 5 hours of charging with 11 kilowatt. It was awesome. Tesla is opening their charging network to everyone in 2022. Yeah, that's a rumor. It not set. So some say it's only Norway, some say it's to everyone, some say it's not true. Whatever, we'll see. If Tesla does it, they ask at least 10 euros a month and 60-cent kilowatt hour. They can do that, and I would be fine with it. But again, Tesla drivers will be mad. Do you find that Volkswagen dealer have the knowledge to repair your car? Well, I got the car extremely early, and I had a fault. As one of the first with the 12-volt battery fault, and then they had no idea. They had to talk to Volkswagen headquarters a lot. But I'm pretty sure the more cars they repair, the more they know. Excuse news. Apple about to buy Tesla and put charging trap under the car. Do you like fish sticks? No, I'm allergic to fish and I'm vegan. Both things. Yeah. What time is it? 8:30. I think we'll end today. Only 50 likes after an hour of live stream with 90 people. Disappointing. I have ordered a Kia EV6 77 kilowatt hour rear wheel drive. That will be a great car. I'm also trying to get into to see an EV6 early, but I doubt it. I emailed them, hey, I would like to see a car or test drive it and blah blah blah, and said, yeah, we have noted your interest in the car. That means I'm on the list somewhere, and no, don't get, it's too interesting. What's interesting? Life is full of disappointments. All right, I like again. No, don't do it. No, it's too late. Now, didn't you always say that you watch it on the TV and can't like or whatever? When I watch YouTube on the TV downstairs, I cannot like. Only on the phone or computer. That's how it is. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, but the next cars that I'm 60 likes already now. The 609, 61 likes. What I would like to drive in the near future is Ioniq 5 again. At some point, Id.3 Pure, Id.4 Pure, so the smallest battery on both. You need to click 3 dots first. You can like from TV. I have it. I don't have it on the YouTube app on TV. I have it in Kodi. I use Kodi on my TV with a home theater PC. Chat on phone, image on TV. You want to see this picture here on TV? Don't do that. It's way too big. Oh, I love how it gets blurry in the background. This lens is amazing. I should do it like this, and everything in the background is always blurry. Well, now I'm blurry. It's too close. Chris is a pirate. Arrgh! Kodi is not a pirate. I have all my videos and whatever and YouTube on there. That's fine. Kodi rules. That's true. Any cool Kodi apps? Well, Netflix and YouTube. That's all I use. What idiot gave the thumbs down? That's okay. That's fine. As long as it's a thumb. It doesn't matter if it goes up or down. And if you press double click the like button, it is a thumbs down. Chromecast with Google TV is awesome. Yeah, I tried that once. It sucked. I bought the new Chromecast, so not the old one, the really new, installed everything, and it was so slow, and Netflix was so buggy. I sent it back the next day. It was such crap on Kodi with my PC down there that has passive cooling, no fan in there, no use. It works just way faster. Try internet game archive on Kodi. Lots of awesome retro games. Cool. That's nice. Kodi should do software for Volkswagen. I like in this like all the time. It's good. Like this. Yeah. Where were we? Yeah, that was it. I think. Fire Stick 4K with Kodi on top works great. Yeah, I can see that. That's true, but I don't have 4K television. My TV is 10 years old. I got the TV, no, even older. I got the TV before Cindy arrived in Germany and had nothing to do with each other. You can get free access to OnlyFans via Kodi. Oh my God. This is the stuff you know, huh? So I ordered the television around when Cindy came, so it is 12 years here. Yeah, it still works. Come on, Google TV, better than Fire Stick. Google TV. That's cool. You type way too fast. No, I'm gonna end the stream now. Like I said, there will be a few Chris TV around some coal. It's that old. Also true. There will be a few still Id.4 videos. 3 videos coming. This week will be hopefully. Well, it will be news. I hope it's great news. And then next week, like as always, embargo. Next week I can show you the stuff. And then in another week later, I hope I can show you amazing news. And as always, I can't tell you anything. And I hate that. I don't know what's the big deal. He's getting an Id.4 GTX. That would be amazing. Yeah, no, I'm asking again, Id.3 Pure, Id.4 Pure, Id.4 GTX, Kia EV6, Ioniq 5. That's the cars I'm always asking, but nobody wants to give me those cars. That's very bad. But is that even better than software update? Yes, and over-the-air updates are happening. At some point they are. Get Cupra. I also want to do that, but they said they're not getting a car to drive till the end of this year. He's ordered a Cybertruck. That would be good. I want an ID3 GTX. There is one. There's the ID3. That's the IDX. I want to test drive that, and I'm asking for that all the time. And it's still a prototype, so I doubt that this will happen. Porsche Taycan, time to get one. I will never get that, I'm sure. Does this involve merch? No. But I want to make another t-shirt and sweater, but maybe not this week. Next week, that is the news. He's getting the ID bus. It would also be amazing. Yeah. Okay, I'm stopping now. I'm going to bed. I'm old. Oh, e-tron GT, that would also be fun. Yeah, you don't know. See, I like so much stuff. You have no idea what I'm talking about. You all take care. Go camping with ID Fast. Thank you all for being here. That was fun. We all question time. Maybe there will be surprise you and Jason. I doubt that. I really doubt it. I think it will just be holidays. I asked them if they have anything for me. You with a Tesla Berlin. That would be the thing. I fly over with a drone. Oh God. That would be fun. You all take care. I play the intro, also outro.